Okay, so let's check. Do you have an audio? Audio check? Good. So, we have an audio. For a while, let me share this to our groups. If you're already watching right now, kindly share. What else? What should we do here? Here, to our general group. Nagustuhan nyo ba? Did you like our webinar last night? Training course on price action. Our topic is specifically about break and retest. Alright? Break and retest of structures, no? Okay. And please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we are live both on YouTube and Facebook. Don Carlos Claveria, TP1 hit for Luna and MATIC. I think pati Luna yata, TP2 hit tayo kay Luna. No? And of course, no, kindly read the disclaimer. So I'll leave this for about one minute. Okay, 1 minute. Read the disclaimer. Okay, para di tayo mapahamak. And, okay, so I think I've already shared this. So, hit like, react, heart react. So, may audio na ba tayo? Hello? Okay? Audio good? Oh, Don John Noel, kumusta? Oh, watching sa atin si Don John Noel. Oh, yung ating TikTok, mamaya pag-usapan natin, ha? Don John, medyo nakalimutan ko na rin. Oh, yung content no? Importante, malagyan natin ng content. Okay, so that's it for our disclaimer. So I think because what I intend to do is so we'll have this live stream maybe for 1 hour, could be more. Hopefully we can finish this in an hour. But then per topic, so I'll discuss per topic, and whenever we start a new topic, so I'll be greeting you, no? Will repeat my greetings, no? So that once completed, so we can slice our videos and slice it into smaller or shorter video. Hopefully in 10 or even 15-minute video, no, per topic. Alright, so medyo puyat pa tayo, no? So because last night I posted this trade plan, so specifically this one. I think that was around 3 p.m. or about 3 p.m. already, that we said this is already ripe, no, for a possible reversal, no? And there's already completion of a pattern, and it is already testing our area of value. I discussed in our webinar about the price action, the trend and structure, and whenever we have a structure, then that's our basis, no, if we're going to execute a reversal trade plan. Alright. Unfortunately, no. Okay, anyway, I'm going to discuss this anyway. So last night, so are you ready na ba? Let's check. Let me stop our sound or our music. Sorry for that one. Magandang araw. Good morning sa inyo, ha. Pakilagay lang sa comment section. Please write in the comment section, no? If you have any query about our trade plan and also our topic. All right. So I'm going to so this was our topic last night, no? So actually we hit around this level, no? It didn't actually hit the 39.1, but close to 39 level. That is 1:1. Okay, if you entered at this level, at the breakout level, then your exit or TP or stop loss will be below the latest structure. So you'll only be able to have what? 1:1 risk to reward ratio, since we identified that most probably this is going to be the strong resistance for Bitcoin, right? But okay, that's for the aggressive type, no, of or aggressive approach. But if you go for the conservative approach, then you could have wait, or you could have convert this into lower time frame. Okay, lower time frame to 15 minutes. Usually when we convert from 1 hour, then we have to convert to 15 minutes. Then once we see a buying pressure, at least even within the area of value, this area of value, then we can buy at a lower time frame, at a lower price level, and we can adjust our stop loss a little bit higher. This structure will no longer be our basis for the stop loss. Instead, the law of the candles at the 15-minute time frame. And of course, you have to use ATR, average true range, just in case, if you want to know, that's available in our training course. Okay, so instead of entering at, for example, at 37.7, you would have entered at around 37.3. Okay, and your stop loss will be at around this level. Then you'll significantly jump, no, or increase your you'll significantly have a better or good risk to reward ratio. Instead of 1:1, you will most probably have 1:2 or 2.5. I'm just going to show it to you right now. So this is it. So this is what we discussed last night. So I mentioned that, right? If you're going to convert this into lower time frame, or even not in a lower time frame, since it already made a retest and you have a double bottom at this level, you could have entered, right, at the completion of the second candle, or at least the completion of the first how do you call this, hammer, no, hammer candle, candlestick pattern. Okay. And of course, if you want, you can also convert this into 15-minute time frame to get a better, okay, signs, signals. For example, you have this, a reversal, you have a green, yellow candle close below, then you have a doji, green doji, even, it's okay, even if this is a red doji, that's okay, but then it was followed by a bullish Moroboso, green candle, engulfing the whole of red candle. Then, instead of entering at this level, you could have entered here, right, at the completion of the second or even third candle. And with that, as I mentioned, instead of your cut loss here at the previous structure, you will just use average true range, or of course, by experience, you see that since this is your lowest part and you can use the whole of this candle, you can have at least double of that one or a little bit more. So you'll have your cut loss at this level, your entry at this point, and if you still have the same target at 39,000, then you significantly increase your risk to reward ratio, no? From 1:1, you now have around almost 1:4 or even 1:3. That's good enough, no? Although we didn't hit our target at 39,000, but at least, no, you have an idea. Okay? The price still went up close to our TP level. Okay? If not, you could have made an exit at this level, because this is 1, 2, 3, several 15-minute candle. You're given a lot of time to exit there, or at least sell half, sell 30%, 25%. It depends. It depends. Then, instead of having your cut loss at this level, then sell at a break even. Okay? So, that's a zero risk. Zero risk trading. No? Once you already have a sufficient or significant profit, immediately, no, you have to set your cut loss at least to the break-even level. To be sure, at least, you may want to packet, diba? Because this is already what? 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Even at 1:2, you could have already sold 10% of your profit, okay, or 25% of your profit. And once the market comes back to its original level, at least you've already secured 25% of your profit. Alright, and of course, we knew what happened. This play is only for the breakout of this ascending triangle. Alright? This is not a major area of value because this is only good for this pattern. Right? This is a more significant area of value because this part has been tested several times, no? If you're going to check your, for example, let me move this down a little bit to this level where it touched the price and you have multiple touches at this level. Even at this part, okay, this one, if we're going back to left of our chart, you can see that this part has been tested several times. Let's see. Okay, so it has been tested several times. Previous support, previous resistance, right? Previous support, previous resistance. Then you have also support here. Okay, you have resistance here. So it has been tested several times. And of course, if the price breaks out of this one, then you will have your next resistance at the upper level. But comparing the two, all right, between the two, if I'm going to ask you, no, which is a stronger area of value, okay, which is a stronger support or resistance, this one or this area of value at this level, at this point. Let's take the multiple touches, at least this one, multiple touches of that, then multiple touches of the lower part, at least down to this level. Okay, and let's extend this to this level. All right. Yeah. So as you can see now clearly that this is a stronger resistance than this one. No? So you can see, so it broke out of this resistance, it made a retest, then move up to this resistance. Okay, and after that one, it broke down again to our previous resistance, which is now our support, and after that one, it just made an attempt to retest of this one, and now as we can see, we are already at this level. All right, and as I mentioned, no, so we are here to discuss our trade plan exercises. Let me know if you have questions. So I'm going to open our anyway, it's available here, no? I don't think it's available in our FB, no, not yet. So I'm going to open it here in our Patreon. So those of you, just in case who are interested to participate in our Patreon community, www.patreon.com. So our name is Raging Bull Trader. So just join us, subscribe. Okay, and you can access all our training courses here. And of course, you'll have an exclusive access to our live webinars and of course, updates of our trade plans. And of course, you will have access to our trade plans. Like for example, this one, so this was posted almost 2:30 in the morning last night. So it's posted here. So this is only available for Patreon, no? So just in case, we already have about 790 patrons, no, subscribers, okay, who are enjoying benefits of being a subscriber, member of Patreon, and of course, they can access all our materials here. Okay, so this is it, no? I posted this one. I first said before the update, this is the update, no? I said that MATIC may give us a short trade opportunity. Again, no? This was posted 2:30 to 28 in the afternoon, in the morning. Sorry, I'll repeat pala muna, no? So, because as I mentioned, we'll make it a separate video. So, okay, I'm going to welcome you again. So, welcome everyone. Welcome back to our an update of our training exercises featuring MATIC and Luna, no? So, these are our two trade plan exercises for this week. All right, and we're going to discuss now our exercise for Luna. Okay, this one was posted last night or morning around 2:30 a.m. All right, so fortunately, we just a few hours or less than a couple of hours, our trade plan materialized, no? Unlike the other trade plan, Luna, so it's been here in our Patreon, posted in Patreon for about 3 days already. I guess 3 days or more than 2 days already. So our trade plan materialized only last night, same time with MATIC. So I'm going to discuss now. So upon posting, no, before posting, I took a screenshot of MATIC chart. So this is the actual chart. So this is how it looks like last night. If I'm going to press the replay button, this is the actual chart, right? So we don't have this yet, the screenshot. So let's see if we have exactly the same screenshot, almost. So this is in 1 hour time frame. We have one, so let me press one more. Okay, so this is the actual, right? Upon seeing this one, and I've been observing MATIC and other coins, no? When could be the time that they will hit our area of value or strong resistance that would cause them to make a reversal move? And we found out that this is probably a strong resistance, area of value, and at this point, it already met almost, or we could say all of our requirement, no? During that time, for us to enter into a short trade. What are the requirements? Is the price already at our area of value? Yes, check. At the area of value, do we have a close, okay, above the area of value? Okay, no. If we're going to convert this into a lower time frame, we could actually see, so during that time, no, the price, we haven't seen this green candle yet, no, the price actually at this level. So we have a successful what? Some sort of a double top. That's going to be our next topic. It could be this coming Sunday night or Wednesday next week. Okay. So if you're going to enter at a better entry level with a better risk to reward ratio, that could be lower than this one. So that's why I said that our cut loss will be at around 1.77, or you have an option, or once the candle close below or above this area of value. Okay, let's go back again. 1 hour time frame. Okay, with that one, so we said that there could be a reversal now that it hit our a major resistance at this level, and it has been moving upward for several, at least for a couple of days or 3 days already. 24, or that's already 25, 25, 26, 25, 26, 27 for 3 days, and this is already a resistance. Then this is what? A rising wedge. Then most likely there's going to be some sort of a reversal. It could be just a temporary reversal just to hit another area of value here. Then it could move up after that one, or if the bearish move, since all in all the market is bearish, it could just make a temporary move upward, since we identified that this could be a major resistance. It has tested once, or this one, it has been tested once, twice, thrice, and we have the recency bias, and of course recency and frequency. How many times this level has been tested? Many times. It has been tested this one time, at this time, also at this time, also at this time. So that's why we thought that once it makes a reversal, most probably the price will stop at this level and make a bounce at this level, then continue its move downward to complete our Gartley pattern. Okay, that's all analysis, no, technical analysis. We're not saying that that's actually what's going to happen, but let's see now what happened, right? So maybe you're wondering, no, how are you able to identify that this is going to be point B of your Gartley pattern and this is going to be point C of your Gartley pattern, so on and so forth. No, it's still all about what? Price action. No, you have to know the trend, you have to know the structures, you have to know your optimal trading zone or your trading zone, you have to know your area of value, so on and so forth. You have to really understand levels, no? Pattern is just secondary. Okay, so what happened? Let's check. maybe we can we can use at least 30-minute time frame, no? Okay, 30-minute time frame. So during this time, so I mentioned here in our trade plan that entry could be at around 167 or 170 level. This will give us at least a risk to reward ratio of 1:1.5 on our first TP, because our first target fit is at 1.55. The second will be at around 1.44. Okay, then we will have a cutoff of 1.77. So this is crucial, and this is actually what happened. Just in case if you entered at this level, our cutoff will be at around 177, or at the close of 1 hour candle above area of value. Maybe for those you don't know, no? Maybe if you don't know area of value, so but if you're a student of our Raging Bull Trader, of your subscriber here, so you already know what is AOV, no? Area of value. Okay, so it's up to you. Personally, okay, my choice will be cut loss at 177, and maybe I could enter at a higher level just in case, but that's going to be an aggressive approach. I could enter at a higher price level, but once the price close above the area of value, then that would be it. That will be my stop loss. Okay? What do I mean by that? And of course, you can enter at lower price level if you have a good risk to reward ratio, especially if you think that you perform your own technical analysis and TP2 is your risk to reward ratio, then 165 is okay. Now you can enter at that level. Then just a reminder, this is just for learning purposes, educational purposes, and training exercise purposes only. No? So this is not a recommendation for you to trade or invest your hard-earned money, but it's really for you to exercise, okay, and learn technical analysis, have a winning a high winning rate of your practice trades. Then maybe that's the time you could shift, or you could slowly or little by little trade real money, maybe less than $1 or just $1, then see, what will happen. All right. Oh, any question also? Shout out to our viewers. Dropship, Don Dropship, Don Enrique, Mayan, Don Paulo, Don James, Christopher, Roger, Don Joel, Don Carlos, and Don Nagon. Yeah, good morning to you, or good afternoon to you. Alright, so let's see what happened. So, okay, so that's a potential Gartley pattern here. What else? Okay, so let's play. So, at that one, so this is already painful, no? This is already painful. Where price went up at almost around 170, our limit for our entry. We said the entry could be 168, 170. Could be higher, it's okay. As long as the price or our 1 hour candle, if this is 1 hour, no? Because our screenshot is for 1 hour. This is a 1 hour candle, yeah? 1 hour candle. Alright? So, you can enter even at a higher price level as long as, okay, there is no close of 1 hour candle above this area of value. Then, anyway, since we already knew what happened, let's just convert this into 30-minute time frame. Alright? So, this is really pain, If you know pain, this is pain. Okay? So, with that one, okay? After that one, just 30 minutes later, no, price shoot up to 1.82 level. Okay, so is this already invalid? We already hit our cut loss level at 177, so that's why I always say that you really have to strictly follow your stop loss or cut loss, right? If that's your cut loss, all right. But if you are an aggressive trader, okay, you may not want to immediately set your cut loss, but you can wait until the candle is completed. This is a 30-minute time frame, so we are still okay because 1 hour is not yet finished at that time. Okay, so you could wait. Unfortunately, just in case, so what can happen is that, especially if you are a risk trader type of a risk trader or an aggressive type of trader, the price could continue to move up and close at around 1.9, then that's going to be your stop loss, no? So that's why for me personally, what I did was I set my cut loss, and I hit my cut loss. Then I know that the trade plan is still valid as long as right, okay, as long as sorry, um, as long as the candle will not close above our area of value, so I could enter at 1.81, 1.8, right? That's the risk I'm going to take just in case if I'm a risk trader, or set my cut loss here. So my cut loss already hit at 1.77, then re-entered at a higher price level, but okay, at least take note or immediately in my mind, at the back of my mind, that I really have to observe, okay, since my entry, for example, will be at around 180, 181 level, okay, so at least if the candle will close at just around 185 level, less than 1.8, so we still don't have that much of a big stop loss value, no? So because our entry or re-entry was at this level. All right, and going back to 30-minute time frame, just to show you, okay? So it was at this level. Then let us continue. So one more. So as you can see, no, at the completion of the 1 hour candle, no. So the 1 hour time frame, the candle closed at 1.717. So if we will change this to 1 hour, so it closed at this one. So it paid off now. If you entered at a higher price level, okay, the most important thing that you have to keep in mind is that once you enter here, be sure to stay tuned until the 1 hour candle or 1 hour time frame is completed. So for example, this started at 2 a.m., right? This started at 2 a.m. At exactly 3 a.m., okay, you have to check where is the position of your close of candle. So since this is below, then that's good. If this one close even above of this one, then that's going to be your cut loss. It's up to you, no? This is a bit risky, no? Aggressive type of trading. Okay? But all in all, this is still valid. Our trade plan is still valid. The area of value hold, no? It just made a temporary or but basically this is a massive pump and dump, no? This is really very painful. So let's proceed. Then after that one, so let's just proceed using the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, that's the exact definition of pump and dump, no? So the price pump up to 1.85 level. The next hour, our price is at 1.62 level. So you would say, is our Gartley pattern still valid? If Gartley pattern itself, now it's no longer valid because our point A should be at this level, then point B will still be at this level because this is our area of value. But if you're going to compute, can this reach the minimum requirement of 382? Okay? So, I don't think so, but let's see, no? Just in case. But what's important, as I mentioned, no, pattern is just secondary. You can play around the pattern. What's important is that you understand the structure. Right? So, let's proceed. Play. Okay, so the price went down as low as this one. So, we need the price to at least reach 163 level. And I think, unfortunately, no, that didn't happen. Let's see. But at least you have an idea, right? The next thing is that you would look for an opportunity or for a chance to retrace at 1.64 level. Alright? 1.64 level. But, as I mentioned, no, this is our, strong resistance level that has been tested several times for this one and also this one. Of course, this could also be our resistance, but we have rule, no? We have conditionalities. What is our condition? So, we have to check, okay, we need to have the recency bias. So, what's the more recent on this one, no? So, as we know, no, if the price will move up, this is the more sensible retracement level compared to this one, and also this level. Okay? So you might be thinking, why not this part and also this part? No? Okay? Because before it goes to that level, it has to go to this level first, this level as well. But as you can see, no, this level is already close to this level, and there's not much test of this part. And as I mentioned, okay, so since it is just close to this area of value at this lower level, and we said that this has been tested, this level has been tested multiple times with this one, and this 3 as well. That's why this is our basis. So if we're going to follow the Gartley pattern, our point B supposedly at this level or at this area of value, which actually it hit, no? And if you're going to enter here for a long trade position, that's okay, as long as you know that your limit is at least around this level. Will that make sense for you to enter at that level? It's still okay. But if you can wait, then wait for the price to move up to this point C of our pattern, then execute a short trade, since we know that this area value has been tested already, no? Prior to this one. So once we hit, for example, C, this has been tested already. Most probably is that the price, it will either move up from here or continue to make another lower low. So because it's making a new trend, no, from high, low, then higher high, then most probably it's going to make a higher low, no? Because this has already been tested, so we will have to skip this one. So from here, most probably what will happen is it will continue down to this level. Of course, a double bottom also could happen and just make a temporary reversal at this level, then continue to move up or immediately go down. But when it comes to probability or odds of that happening, the odds of price crossing or breaking down from this area of value, let me remove this one, of this area of value is less likely to happen, it's more likely to happen than the price will retest this area of value and perform a double bottom and make a bounce from that. Okay? Hopefully you get that. You learned that from our webinar about price action, right? We have 2 training courses about that one. So watch it again, rewatch it again. We will be having a follow-up webinar this coming month of February, no? Explaining further this type of scenario, and I'll be giving you lots of samples, no, and exercises. Okay? So the difference between the subscribers and public viewers. So for public viewers, I do this randomly. So maybe from time to time, but I regularly conduct webinars, training courses for our Patreon members, subscribers, as well as they are the ones who gets the actual training exercises, no? Because for example, this is just a recap. I think what's more important is the one that I posted last night, because nobody, okay, even me, no, doesn't have an idea what will really happen. But what we could do is analyze this one by one and see if based on our technical analysis, is if our projections, okay, or results of our analysis will happen. If not, we have to investigate what seems to be the problem, what happened. For example, we said that the price, this is our point A, but actually what happened is the price still moved up to that level. Then we investigated that, oh, it's still okay. Our trade plan is still valid because of this, of that. Right? Ano ba? Masaya ba? So, please comment naman, no? So, comment, let me know what do you think so far? Are you learning so far? Is this valuable to you? Then, let me proceed again. Okay, so, we hit our area of value and we said that most likely, there's going to bounce at this level, at this area of value. It actually happened. Let's proceed. So, after that one, it really did make a bounce. And let's check if we hit our point C level. If, for example, we still have this imaginary. This is already invalid, but because of the structure, Why invalid? Because, let me draw another one. So, because what actually happened, or what we actually have right now is this one. Right? Let me just change the color. This could be color red. Okay, so this is actually what we have. But unfortunately, with this one, I don't think that we meet the minimum requirement of at least 386 for this. So I mentioned, no, the pattern is not that important. It's just secondary. What's important is the structure. I even checked this in the spot, no? The spot, even the spot, it really has this big or long top wick. Because if not, then we will be using the spot, and this is going to be our level point A. But with that one, so we have this. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is invalid, but let's just proceed, no? The pattern is invalid, but the harmonic progression is still valid. Okay, so we hit this level. Let's see if this is already okay. It's just 327, no? Still not good. Okay, then after, so that's the limit, no? 327. We would have loved to get at least 382. 382 of this one. And the price retested this level. And as I mentioned, no, if the price will retest this one, then it will just it may, or it would most likely perform just a simple double bottom to make another small upward movement, or some sort of reaction, then continue to move down. Okay? Let's check further. Ayan, okay? So, with the 1 hour time frame, it's just a temporary reaction, but I think we could see a lot in 15-minute time frame, no? So, at the 15-minute time frame, after testing that one, a double bottom, but the close is at the is below the area of value. So, our double bottom here is already invalid. So, it's very likely that the price may continue to move down. But of course, there could be still some sort of reaction to move up then before going down. Okay. Yeah. So, it just tested our area of value, and it's just right at the top of our area of value top line level. Okay. And I think this is already it, no? 11:45. So, I think that's the last of it. And another one. Okay, so I think that's it. And right there, so the reaction for this one is basically the because of the traffic at this level, no? Because of those traffic at this level. So let's see if what will happen. So as you can see, no, this one is invalid. This red is invalid because of the leg AB. No? It's only 3 to 7. So we will remove this one. But all in all, no, the analysis, the our interpretation of the structure is still valid, no. So instead of that one, it just made a what? Sorry for this one. It just made it made a bounce at this point. Okay, and also instead of this one, we are only at this point. If we don't have this, so we are actually good, no? But unfortunately, we have the top wick. So that's why this Gartley pattern is already invalid, but the trade plan is still valid based on what? Price structure, price action, trend, and structure. Okay? Then this is going to be our first TP, and after that one, we will have another TP. But sorry, this is actually our first TP, no? We already hit our first TP. What is our first target profit? First target profit is 1.55. So, we already hit 1.55. We are actually now at 1.53, 52. The lowest was at 1.5 or less than 1.5. Okay? The second, will be the completion, supposedly completion, but unfortunately, no, we don't have a valid retracement at this level, but it's around 144 level. So that's it for this one. No? Let me know. Do you have any more questions for this one? Any more question before we proceed to the next topic, right? So fortunately, no, unlike our trade plan for Luna, so let's check, no. Our Luna trade plan was posted. Actually, our MATIC, no, is just a continuation of our previous MATIC. This actually already materialized, but we didn't hit our first TP, no? After completion of a small pattern, we hit 618 level, which is usually the standard. Okay? So, after that one, and it actually gave us about 7% swing or profit, no? So, I'm always reminding you, whenever you have a significant profit already, be sure to mind the two two choices, no, for that one options. One is you can sell portion of your profit. It could be sell 50%, 25%, even 10%, or sell all. Or then you have to set your exit at the break-even level, no? So that you will have a portion of your profit already secured, and if in case the price moves back to your entry level, you are just at the break-even. Pag line chart, pwede kaya? Yes, pwede. Yes, tama yon. Tama. We can use the line chart, no? Kasi wala namang pinagbawal dyan. So, we can use line chart because, as you know, these are all noises. Let's see if we can have a valid. That's a good suggestion, no? I'm always saying that, but thank you for reminding, no? I just forgot. So, let's try to use a line chart and let's see what we will have. Okay? So, I think, so, with line chart, actually, so, it's still valid. So, we have this one. We have this one. Alright? So, we have a 64. Not really 64, but if we're going to adjust it properly, 618. Okay? Just exactly for our... very good na suggestion, ha? So, thank you for that one. Or, thank you for reminding. I think your idea naman from about line chart came from me naman. Mehan. Kasi, from time to time, I also suggest, no, to use line chart, especially, no, we have a scenario. Thank you for that one, no? I already forgot. There's a scenario that we could have a long, top week, or bottom week, or weeks, no? So, in order for us to eliminate those noise, we can change it to line chart, and we can proceed to our trade plan, or to our, analysis, no? So with this one, we have an almost exact, because the exact requirement is 618. This is 617, so almost exact. So we have an X, we have an A, we have an B, we have a B. Then of course, our leg AB retracement is already 414. All right? And as you know, the requirement for that one, if you have that one, usually is what? You'll have a... This is actually too much, no? This is already too much because usually for guarantee pattern is between 113 and 1618. Then this is already too much, but that's also okay, no? Because of a possible deep guarantee pattern, no? So for deep guarantee pattern, I will check again. I forgot if the limit is 2618 or 224. But anyway, if we're going to use or to measure this one, A to B, and if we're going to have an exact AB is equal CD, then the completion actually is almost or right around still the same, na? We still have a completion at this level. Or if you want, we can use box. So, from here to here, and we'll use a magnet. Okay? Extend this box. Let us remove this one. Good. And point the box at the top, or at least at the point C. Let's just remove this one. Or, yeah. And exactly at point C. Okay, that's our point C. Then, as you can see, the completion of our ABC pattern is still exactly at around 1.4. Our TP is around 1.44. Okay, so, but here, it's around 1.42, 43, or 42. Still okay, so at least within that range, no? So, we still have a valid Gartley pattern if we're going to use line chart, no? Thank you for reminding this one, reminding me. So, sabi niya, yan kasi turo mo sa training part 1. Yun, no nga, no? Kasi sobrang tagal ng mga tinuro ko, no? So, at least yun, you still recall, but actually, I remember mentioning about, discussing something about line chart this past week, no? Or past weeks. You said, no? Kasi yan turo mo sa training part 1 ata. Kung may malaking top or bottom wick, check sa line chart. Yun. So, thank you for that one, ha? So, we still have a valid, Gartley pattern for this one. Alright? And of course, since we only use this as our reference, we can use this as our reference as well. Right? If we will convert this into deep crab pattern, or at least crab pattern, not deep crab, no? At, crab pattern. Okay. So, unfortunately, the completion is only at this level. The completion would be at this level. At this level. So, I think we have to consider just what? A potential butterfly. So, most likely, there could be a breakout since now it's on a retest, and after this one, there could be a downward move at a 7-8 level and a retest again at a higher level. We don't know that. Or we could simply have what? We could simply have a bat pattern, no? It could be an alternate bat or just a bat pattern with a completion at 113 that could be extended at 112. Alright? But for now, of course, we only go for the conservative, which is a completion could be only at around this level. Alright. So, that's it for this one. So, let's see, no? We already hit our TP1, so it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you to decide. Do you want to sell all? Because actually, the first sell all or sell half should be on the first test of this one. Because we were anticipating that there could be, okay, a retracement. We're not saying that 100%, but there could be a retracement of this level. As you can see, no, in our MATIC screenshot, once this has been tested, price could reach up to this level, which is 161, no? Because this is 164, 63, 62. So, between 161 to 162. So, since it reached down this level, there's a lot of traffic in this level, in this part. Okay, there could be a test, retracement, then you could sell your position. Depends, 50% or 100%. Then buy again at the retest at this level. And that's actually what happened, no? It retested the 162 level. Actually, it retested 162 level pa pala, no? Very exact, no? To our projection. Because this is 160. This could be 161, 62, 63, then 64. So, between 161 and 162, I think that's it, no? This part. So, we hit our point B, we hit our point C. And, as suggested by Don Mehan, we still have a valid MATIC if we're going to use our line chart, no? To eliminate the noises. Okay, so thank you so much. So yeah, no? We hit this one. What's that? 153 or 15 something area value, and we hit this level at 160. But since this is just a line chart, so at the actual candle, so it is actually at the 162 something. 162. So good. Ayan. 162. Alright. And let's see if this will happen. No? So, this is actually no, already an advanced level, no, of harmonic price action. No? What do I mean by advance? advanced because no, the price was still at this level. It actually went up to more than 1.81, but we knew that there's a chance. No, I'm not saying 100%, but we knew that there's a chance by understanding the structure, by understanding the levels of the graph, that there could be a temporary break at this level, a bounce, then after that one, the price could retest this level, and so we are what? 1, 2, and 3 steps ahead already na. Do you like that, no? Gusto nyo ba? Diba? Parang magic, no? Parang magic. Ayan. So, ganyan lang yan. Alright. So, that's it muna. So, masyado mahaba. So, we're almost 1 hour. I'll discuss na lang siguro the following, this coming days. It could be tomorrow, Friday. On weekend, we will be, okay. And thank you so much, thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully you learned a lot from this one. I think I discussed it for a total of 15 minutes. So I can cut now the video after this one and post it in our Patreon, so that and I will be including this in our pinned post, no, compilation of our training materials. This could also already be part of our part 2B of what we discussed last night, no, the breakout and breakout of consolidation, breakout of continuing trend, or a breakout of ascending triangle. This could be a good sample of that one. Okay, although there's no breakout from this one, but we are looking, just in case it makes a breakout, then we will apply the breakout strategy. If not, then we will just apply the usual reversal strategy, no? Similar to the conditions about breakout strategy. Alright, so thank you for that one. So we hit this one, then we have this retest for this one. So we are looking for possible completion down to this level. So we are already 1, check, 2, check, then let's see if we will have the third one. Alright. Any more question, no? Then let's discuss something. Hopefully we can discuss our trade plan for Luna at least before end of this week, because I will have an outing. No, we will have a family outing this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If not, most probably it's going to be Sunday night, or at least on weekdays next week. Any question? Is this too technical para sa inyo? Which is true, no? Technical. But my question will be for those who are already studying our training courses, no? Or at least on the intermediate level about technical analysis and price action. If you are a total beginner, no? Total newbie about technical analysis, no? I don't discuss or I never discuss anything about fundamental analysis, no? That's a whole different kind of animal. I really just focus about technical analysis. I don't have time to review what is MATIC. I don't even have an idea about MATIC, no? I don't actually know the actual name of MATIC. I don't have any idea about Luna. I think I don't even have an idea about Bitcoin. But I know technical analysis, no? And that's the only weapon that the skill that I know about trading, and I think that's the most useful skill, no? For that's needed by any trader. Pag natapos yung 10-part video, madali na lang maintindihan. Oh, yan. Thank you for that one. Yan. Good afternoon sa iyo, Don Jericho. Yon, good afternoon, Don Dropship. Sabi niya, good morning pala, RBT. Meron pa kayong question? Okay? So, itong, balikan ko lang, no? So, I mentioned that, okay, so we have a rising triangle pattern, breakout and retest strategy. Your risk to reward ratio is going to be, around 1:1 because of this area of value at this level, which has been tested several times in the left, right? But if you know how to enter and how to approach it the conservative way or more conservative way, okay, you could have adjust your stop loss a bit higher by converting this into lower time frame and look for an entry opportunity, and you will significantly increase, di ba, your risk to reward ratio from 1:1 to now at least 1:2. Okay? In this case, 1:2.5. Then, as I mentioned, again, this is a very strong resistance. Okay? As you can see, this is just a light resistance because this is only for this part. But this resistance has been tested several times, no? For months already. Months. Or maybe couple of months. But several weeks. But this one, for this one, only for matter of hours or a couple of days. So that's why this is a very strong resistance. So, after hitting this resistance, then it made a reversal. And upon looking at this one, so there's a chance that it could continue down to this level, double bottom. Then after that one, it may retest and go to a lower. After that one, could go to lower price level. Because this is a what? A potential shark pattern. Is this a potential shark pattern? Magnet. Let's use the magnet. And let's use a 2-hour time frame. Alright. So, we have this. Alright. And we have this one. We have this one as well. This is 1618. Okay, so I think this could no. It could be invalid, but since this is just a top wick, so let's check, no. But anyway, we can check. We can still check this one. Okay, so we are no, sorry, not this one. Only up to this level. So this is already more than 161, but as I mentioned, no, since this is just noise in the form of a top wick, so we have a valid shark pattern, no? The minimum BC for shark pattern is 1618. So most likely at the double bottom, there's going to be a reaction, okay, and move up to previous high, this one. So these are the possible scenarios. So from here, price could go down to this level. After that one, okay, it will retest the previous structure. This is what? A 5-0 pattern. Right? And we will go back now after this one. I will include this to I will include this in our short video clips now as example of harmonic price action, especially if this will materialize. All right. So again, I think our laptop is a bit slow as of now. I don't know if I have to restart this. Okay. So here are the scenario, no? Let me remove this as well. I'm just removing because I used this Bitcoin last night, no, as our example for our featured coin for our training course last night. I used this as breakout and retest strategy. Okay, one more. Okay, and of course, no, if you're interested, it's already January 27. If you're interested to join, all right, our Patreon, so just subscribe, no. Even in our live, even in our page, you can automatically, you can immediately click. We have this link, patreon.com. Okay, you can join now. Okay, you will be charged today. And you will be charged again on February 1. All right, but just let me know, send me the screenshot of double charge, then I will refund to you, no, the second charge. So at least you will have a free remaining for the remaining 28, 29, 30, 31 remaining 4 days, no, to be a member of our patron, subscriber of our patron. So we'll have a total of whole of February as well as the remaining 4 days of month of January. Just click this one, alright, and you can already join. To join, you will be needing card, no? If you're not yet familiar, because in the US, because a Patron is a US company, in USA, most of their transactions is through the use of card, no? Or cards. So, for those of you who are asking, can I transfer money? Can I transfer USDT? Anything like that, no? So, first of all, I don't accept, no? Any money transfer. Second, I'm just using the Patron platform, right? I'm just using the Patron platform, and the requirement is really to use card. If you don't have card, you can buy GCash card, Paymaya card, or you can access the virtual card of both Paymaya and GCash. It may just take you a couple of days before you can access it, because they will require you some proof of identity or some documents, no, to validate your application for the virtual card. Okay, but basically, if you're interested, just click this now and join, use your card. And once you are charged or member today, you will be charged again on February 1. Be sure that you have sufficient fund, no? $11 or a little bit more, because I think especially if you're using GCash or Paymaya, you will need to have a balance of more than 100 pesos, no? So if you just have an exact $11 or maybe just 575 pesos, so you might have a failure of renewal. What's this? No, what's happening here? Why am I not yet live? So maybe I haven't refreshed my page yet. No? Yeah. Okay. So we are live now. On Facebook we have 33 viewers, 34. But but if we combine it to YouTube, we have about 9 viewers in YouTube. We have a total of 40 plus viewers. No? So if you're interested, just click this one. Once you click this one and you're subscribed, so you can access all of my contents, no? All of this, my post, the live stream last night, previous week or last week, live stream exclusive for Patron members only, no? Wherein I discuss part 1 of our harmonic price action. Next is going to be exclusive again. Then of course you can access our training course, trade plan exercises such as this one, and apply what you're learning so far in our training courses. No, all our training courses are compiled in the pinned post of our Patron. All right, okay. So I'll go back again to Bitcoin now. So because I want this to be part of our sample exercise for our price action. So, as usual, I'm going to make another welcome, no? Okay. So, welcome everyone again. This is another update or session for our price action analysis featuring what we discussed last night. Bitcoin, no? BTC, USDT, perpetual. So, I mentioned last night that I used this chart using 1 hour time frame. I noticed that during this time, right, that the price is making what? A series of higher lows, no? Lows, higher lows, higher lows, while repeatedly hitting our resistance, no? 1, 2, and 3. And if you are familiar, this is what? This is a ascending triangle, okay? Most probably there's going to be a breakout, no, that the odds of that happening is quite high, no, more than 50%, 55 or 60%. But what are the conditions or what are the things we need to observe in order for us to execute a possible long trade? And if we're going to execute a long trade, what's going to be our limit? What's going to be our stop loss? What's going to be our target profit, initial target profit? It could be at this level, it could be at a higher level. All right? But actually, it already happened. No? I discussed it already last night. So if you're interested, just check our video last night, both in Facebook and in YouTube. That's available. So let me just proceed. No? So what actually happened is we hit our initial profit, target profit at this level because we, based on our analysis, this may act as a strong resistance. Though this is as a resistance, but this is only a resistance for what? For the ascending triangle, which only started when? January 25. But this is strong resistance, diba? The basis of this, the latest is at January 21, but this has been tested several times for several weeks, no? For multiple weeks or even months. And we said that this is a stronger resistance than this one. So that's why our TP will be at around at the top of this level, TP2. If just in case it will continue to break, then we will have another TP. But what's important is that if this is our TP, then we should have a good risk to reward ratio. If you just blindly enter this one, if you're a type of aggressive trader, then you could have your risk to reward ratio. You could have entered at this level because, for example, if you entered here, upon the retest, right, there is already a bullish pattern almost engulfing this one, this red candle after a doji, and our doji is what? A bullish hammer as well. So you can enter here. A more conservative one if you're going to break this down into lower time frame, you could have entered at a lower time frame, but a lower level, okay, and you'll have a better stop loss. But if you will just enter at this level without changing the time frame from 1 hour time frame to 15-minute time frame, you could have entered there. You see that our TP will most likely be just at around this level because of that one. Then the requirement for the stop loss will be the previous or the latest as structure, no, support, and this is the latest, no. So this is low, then higher low, then higher low, then higher low, and this is our basis. So our stop loss will be just below that one. And as you can see, if we're going to do that, we will only have what? 1:1 risk to reward ratio. So if you entered, let's proceed, then you hit your TP. We already know what happened. Actually, we didn't hit our TP, but we almost hit our TP now. So it went up to this level, almost at the 39 level. That's okay, right? You have your stop loss here. But what's important is if you can enter at a lower price level, for example, at this one, because of this double bottom approach, or at least the candlestick pattern, and this is now going to be your basis, then using an ATR or average true range, this is going to be your stop loss, then you will have a much better risk to reward ratio. If previously your bet is, for example, $10, you're going to lose $10 only to win $10. Now, if you're going to trade using same money, same amount, $10, if you're going to lose $10 here, if you win, you're going to win what? $25, no? That's a good risk to reward ratio. Anyway, that's already completed, and let's proceed now to the actual price. Okay, so this is where we are at right now. Just in case you're wondering, no, what's next for Bitcoin? I don't know. But using technical analysis and price action, we could say that there's a good chance that the price could end up to this level, and the reason for that one is because it could potentially form our so-called shark or even a 5-0 pattern. Shark or even 5-0 pattern, right? And the requirement usually is at least 1618. As you can see, this is already 178, so it already meet the requirement for that one. And once we have it here, then we have a completed shark pattern. But we are considering the bearish scenario and of course the structure that we have lots of or several tests of what? Of this level. Actually, it's testing this level already, no? And what could happen is that once completed, it may retest again this level only to bounce again down to this level or even lower, no? Even lower. And usually with this one, we are not looking just for the double bottom of this one. As I mentioned, no, we have what? High, low, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high, then most likely lower low. Then, of course, there could be a lot of things that may happen here. But since we have a very aggressive, no, we have very aggressive candles here, then there's a big possibility that maybe this coming weekend, the price could drop down to 33,000 level. And after that one, there could be some, maybe in couple of days or 3 days, a slow grind, slow upward movement to retrace back to this area of value, which is what? Should be an AB is equal CD, reciprocal AB is equal CD. So, if we have this one, so this is our AB is equal CD. 1.8 should be close to 381, but if we'll get the exact equivalent, the almost exact equivalent, so it should be at around this level, no? So it may touch or retest or even break this level, but as I mentioned, no, as suggested by Don Mehan, we're going to convert this to line chart because of these noises. So we can adjust now our sharp pattern or 5-0 pattern to here, to this one. So we have this one. So especially this one, this is the topmost of that one. So our AB is equal CD is going to be at this point. Alright, then let's check again. No? Let's put it here, our box, and let's move this. And let's put this one here. Okay, then let's move them all together. Let's see if we will end up exactly at our area of value. No? So we are almost exact at the area of our area of value. Okay, using the line chart. So most probably that is what we're going to have. This one. Let me just move this. Okay, so good. Then convert this back again to candles. Alright, so this is what we have right now. So potentially, our price could still end up down to this level, double bottom, and most probably this has been tested several times. Or let's check horizontal. Let's see where we will end up. Maybe 4-hour time frame or 1-day time frame. Oh, no, 4 hours is okay. Has it been tested several times? Okay. Okay, so maybe this one, so most probably down to this level. Down to this level, then we will check our area of value. Then another one would be at around this level, but that's not a major. Oh yeah, I think this one. So this one. So, and we can also have this part here because support, then previous resistance, then it coincides with this one. But of course, after that one, this is going to be the next na breakout level. Yeah, this could happen because we have test of support and a breakout level. That could be another one at this point. Yeah, this one. No. So let's go back to 1 hour time frame. So these are the scenarios, no? So it has been tested for several times, but since this is very close to this part, so I think we can disregard this. What I mean is that the price could still continue to move down to this level, as I mentioned, because of the requirement here is between 1618 to 2.24. So if we're going to move this down to even down to this level to meet the previous support that we just deleted na, it will still be valid for this one, and this will just become what? A 113 of sharp pattern or 5-0 pattern, and we can still have a retest of this level. Then after that one, okay, then there's no more need for a retest of this one, or the probability of retesting this one and make a triple top after that one will be unlikely, no? Especially if the price will move slowly and build up, no? Build up energy, no? Or make a build up coming to this level, then after that build up, then it may break through of this, break out of this area of value here. So this is it. So we will go back again maybe next week, no? On this one. I'll see, no, if I can cut this video. Did we consume about 15 minutes for this one? So I'll have two short videos now, 15 or 20 minutes, both for one for Bitcoin and one for MATIC. And of course, we know that since there's a chance or tendency for Bitcoin to move drastically because of this one, that could happen this weekend. No? It's only Thursday now, right? There's a lot. There are some traffics in this level, so it may stay a bit longer in this level because it has been tested 1, 2, 3 times. So there could be a bounce here or a breakdown to this level. Test it maybe 1 more or 2 more times before moving down. Okay. Pwede member using GCash? Yes, pwede using GCash card, no? Only card. You cannot use your actual money transfer through GCash. You can access, no, GCash card. That's available. I think they are using American, what do you call that? American Express card or Paymaya card. If you don't have that one, you can buy directly from Lazada or Shopee, no? Order. It will only just take you 1 or 2 hours, right? 1 or 2 days, no? Then after that one, just fund that card. Then you can immediately use your card, no? If I subscribe today, how can I get the refund that's been charged to me by this month? By this month of January. When were you, when did you subscribe, no? That's only for this week, no? If you subscribe, no, early part of January, then, or mid part of January, or early 20s of January, we will just have to deduct, no, the remaining days. For example, if you today, January 27, if you subscribe January 20, then you still have 10 days, then that's about 1/3. If the fee, the subscription is about 600 pesos, then I will have to deduct maybe 150 pesos, no? Because Patreon has some charges, no? And they're going to charge it to me. So since you still have 10 remaining days for that one, then instead I will refund, but I will deduct maybe about 150 pesos. But because now it's 27, and most probably those who are watching us right now will subscribe tomorrow, so that's going to be just 3 more days for them. Then it's going to be free na, no, for them. Worth it talaga pagsali, worth it, sabi ni Don Joel. Oh, may natutunan ba kayo? Marami ba kayo natutunan ngayon? So thank you so much, no, for watching. This is very technical, no. Kaya ako medyo natutuwa ako kasi very seldom, no, to discuss technical matters, and we still have what, 37 viewers, or kanina mga 40 plus viewers, no. Kasi very boring itong topic na to. But if you're really here, 'di ba, to learn, if you are, especially if you're a subscriber of Patreon, and 'di ba, you want to get more samples or discussion about the topic that was discussed in the training courses, no, so congratulations, no, for staying here. and watching our live stream. No? Thank you so much. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you, and see you soon. See you hopefully tomorrow. Well, we can meet again, but if not, most probably that's going to be next week. No, let's see what will happen. So congratulations, to our friends, to our subscriber, no, Tipa 1 hit, si Don Carlos, di ba? Kasi we have this trade plan exercise. The price was at this level. We said the price could hit this level. That is our initial target profit, 155. So we already hit it. We already hit 155. If you made a re-entry at 162, then good. That's better. And hopefully, price will continue to move down. But as of now, the price is still 153. Just imagine, no? So, if you sold, di ba, your position, after hitting the area of value here, you enter at the 161 level, 162 level, and even at the current price, you would have what? Sabihin lang natin, a total swing, no? So, there's already what? A total swing of 7%, no? Already 8%, no? Or let's just say na meron lang kayong mga 6%, no? So, you earned how much? If you entered, let's just say at the entry level, no? Although the price actually went up to this level, we have some or several members, no, who entered at the 181 level. Just imagine, no, when it hit this level, you have around, no, roughly 20% of profit. But definitely, very few of you entered at a higher price level. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, if you entered here, so that's already what, 12%, no, when it hit this level. So that's why I'm telling you, no, secure your profit. You already know that potentially there's a bounce, diba? There's nothing wrong with what? Selling half, selling 10%, no, of your profit already and make a re-entry. You know that most probably there's going to be a bounce. Most probably, I'm not saying you know that that's gonna happen, no? That a bounce at this level, then another entry at this one. Or if you entered, then sold everything, then entered here, that's 12% plus 8%. That's a total of what? 20% already, na? But anyway, well, actually, that's already a bit advanced, no? Especially if you're here to learn, not really into actual trading, but to learn how to trade first. So it really doesn't matter, no? What's important is that you understand our price action analysis, our technical analysis, harmonic pattern, everything. Practice trades 1,000 times. Okay, you should do at least 3 to 5 trades a day, no? You can do it by scalping. Practice trades, you will not use real money. Convert your time frame into 3-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, and conduct 3 to 5 trades per day. You have to journal it, diba? You have to check, investigate. You have to perform pre-trade analysis, during and post-trade analysis. Check what happened, then check your win rate. If you'll do 3 times a day in 10 days, you'll have 30 trades. In 1 month, you will have 90 trades. So let's round it off to 100 trades in 1 month. So it will really take you 6 months, no, to have your 1,000 practice trades. But if you can do 10 trades a day, no, just for practice purposes, applying all you learn from the training courses, then that would accelerate, no, your or shorten your learning period, no, your learning curve. Maybe you can accomplish the 1,000 practice trades in 3 months, no? Follower since August. Oy, Don Jo Paolo, yon. Maraming salamat for following. Okay. So, that's it for now. Thank you so much. 1.5 hours. And masyadong no? Busog ba kayo ngayon? Very informative ba? And we'll have lots of this, no? There are lot more price action strategies and analysis that I want to discuss and to incorporate in this one, but unfortunately, no, we haven't discussed it yet in our webinar, in our training course. So that's why I limit, no, my discussion on these topics, no. And since purpose of this one is really to teach you all about price action analysis, so that's why I haven't discussed the RSI, the oscillators. I haven't discussed the moving average. I haven't discussed volume, so on and so forth, no? So, we are just purely price action, ha? Just imagine, no? If we use this one, MATIC, we have EMA, okay? It hold our price candle actually close at 100 exponential moving average at 200 exponential moving average. Price close below the 200 exponential moving average. We have a burst here or a spike in volume, right? We have here what? A lower low or lower high of RSI. We have a high, higher high, or you have a high here, then lower high, but you have a price of low going higher high. So all of this, no, we will be incorporating in our analysis, but for now, we will not be using this. We will just be all about pure price action, no? But maybe a couple of weeks or months, we will integrate all, no? It's a combination of technical analysis, price action, and of course a pattern. That's why we call it harmonic price action. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you next time. Hopefully tomorrow, but if not, it's going to be this coming weekend or next week.